Alrighty guys, so we are here at the airport and we are picking up a 2023 Kia Sportage. Doesn't say what's wrong with it, but it's going to the dealer, so good chance it's not a flat tire. So we'll roll up here and see what we can find out.
Landing out of Circle 3, Butter left medical event for testing. 265 along the drive, cross 5 Maryland, at 409 Adam, Circle 3, and Central.
It hurts.
Okay, good.
Hello. Sportage. Out at the wash bay?
Yep.
Alright, thank you. They've been slowly doing a lot of work to this place, redoing some of the parking lots and adding new ones, and of course it gets busier every year, so not surprising.
You on me in my pickup, my teal pickup?
Nope, I'm after a Sportage.
Huh?
I'm after a Sportage over the rental.
Okay, thank you, because I have a lady who's doing her first power wheelchair flight and I got to get her in and checked in.
Oh, yeah.
And they said I could park over there, but I didn't want to get in trouble.
Yeah, no.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Into 10 Medic 6 for Delta Seashore 195 North Bertelston. Up to South Bertelston and Cross Street, map 306 Adam, Starcom 3 at 12:15.
Alrighty, so now we get to go find this, mixed in with all the other stuff, and then hope we can get to it, and then we will see if it if it runs. That was her Ford she was talking about being parked in here. My guess is they told her to park it in here so it wouldn't be up by the terminal, because they don't like that. They don't even want me parking there for just to run in and hand keys or something like that to the desk. I have to say, when the guy came up and talked to me about it, because I was doing it every time, nobody said anything about it, so I came up there one day and he walked out and very nicely, politely said, asked me not to. Wow, I have never seen it this empty. What is the deal? Wow. That one there looks like... No, it's supposed to be black. Let's see. Is it there? There it is. Cool. $3,349 miles. Wow. Okay. No, I have never seen it this empty. I'm at a loss. There's something going on that I don't know about, that everybody's getting a rental car? That is weird. Alright, so since I got a little bit of time on this one, we're not in a super hurry, I'm going to do a little explaining of what I do. So according to the VIN, this is just a front-wheel drive truck. Front-wheel drive SUV, I guess is kind of what you call it, I guess. So luckily I don't have to throw dollies. But what I am going to explain here with what I do with this one, as any of my longer term viewers know, I do this the same way every single time.
Medic 5, Delta Citation 148018, off of L Street and M, map 317, David Rackham Street at 1221.
Alright, so I get it backed under and roll the wheel lift out. I make contact so it's straight, and then I go ahead and pull the driver's side one out to where it needs to be. Then I come over to the passenger side and make sure it's where it needs to go. Now the reason I do the passenger side first, when I actually put the L-arms in, is because I try to get as much done on the side as I can and make it so it flows easy. So I'll come over here and I'll do this L-arm first. Add a little bit more. This one always sticks. And then I go to the passenger side and do this one. This is how you can tell this wheel lift is bent. Because the tires are the same size. Okay, so I'm on this side. So now I go ahead and raise it up. Now something you have to be careful is the back of this car is over the top of the curb. So you can go up a little bit, and then you need to make sure you come back and check that you're going to clear it. Just got pretty good ground clearance, so it should be okay. Does not appear that the parking brake is on. I think I've got it cleared. Yes, I can go all the way up. Okay. So the reason you see me bring it all the way up is kind of twofold. One, it makes it easier to get underneath to put the safety chains on. And two, I don't have to bend over as much putting these on as well. I turned 50 last week. So getting down and back up and under things, and it can get a little tiring on the back. So I do this one, a little bit of a dimple there. This is something new I'm actually doing, where I'm putting the tail down in the ratchet. Used to not do that. I never thought issue with it, but something I'm doing. Then of course to do the first safety chain, I use these straps on everything. It just makes it, put it on right, makes it a lot simpler when you're unhooking than when you're hooking stuff up, because it's easy for these things to get caught on any wiring or, you know, on the parts itself. I don't know how well you can see it, but so that's why I use those. Just makes it kind of easy. Then I'll go around to the other side and do that one. Yep. You want to be careful when you're putting these straps on, because you don't want to get down too far, because then you can get a hold of the anti-lock systems and the sensors and stuff like that and actually hurt them with this. So you don't want to get it down too far down the back side of the tire. And we're back to the dimple. Put that down in. There we go. And then I grab my light, send it over to the other side. This allows me to do everything I need to do, in a sense, each time I'm on the side. So this allows me here, now that I've gone around, both chains are set. Now I can bring the wheel lift down to the right height. Just about there. And then I can do this chain and get it just a little ways off the ground. A lot of guys use the step method, where you step on it to when it gets pretty close to the ground. Doesn't have to touch, but some guys like it to. And then I go back around to the other side. And now I can do this chain. If I don't do that, if I kind of do, one side or what have you, then I have to reach across and do it this way. And it's easier to do it when you're on that side. And then I can do the lights. And I know there's the cordless ones, which I really want, but we're a small company and we do our best to keep our rates down. Yes, we want to make money, but we don't want to rip people off at the same time. So that's why our equipment's older, much older. This is the newest truck we have, and it's an 01. So and just kind of tight, not anything spectacular, and then you do your walk back again to make sure that on a lower vehicle that this isn't a problem. Then we look and see. It does have a manual parking brake, but it does not show that it's on. So we should be good to go. You always, even with the parking brake, if it looks like it's off, or you always want to be very careful when you start to pull out. And if you feel any resistance at all, there's a good chance that brake might be locked up. The electronic parking brake, I get it. Self-adjusting and all that stuff, supposed to be better. Better for who is the question, because it's definitely not better for us. There's some of them you can't even get off. They're, if the car's not running and in gear, it won't come off. So, but that's how I hook a car up. I know there are tons of ways to do this. It's not, there's no one way fits all. You're supposed to have your safety chains, you're supposed to have your straps every time you tow a car, your tow lights. Some people cross the chains, I don't. I'm not, if somebody's got a constructive argument on that, why to cross your chains, I'd love to hear it, because I really haven't heard a whole lot on it. But yeah, that's it. So we will, we're taking this over to Kiefer Kia, and we shall see you guys there. Thanks for watching. Alrighty, here we are at Kiefer. So we'll see. Pretty sure I know where they want it, but I always go in and ask. Yeah, it's only got 3,300 miles on it.
Okay, what's the name?
The airport, Hertz.
Okay. If there's a spot on this side,
Okay.
absolutely. If not, along the fence if there's a spot, but
Okay.
try to get it on the other side of the fence for us.
Alrighty, I'll
Is
do
it
that.
drivable?
They didn't even tell me what's wrong with it, so.
Handy.
I know that it was getting towed in. We got a call from the rental car company.
Okay. Wherever you can park it.
Okay,
Thanks, son.
you're welcome.
You have a key, right?
Yes. Alrighty. Now the easiest thing to do before I drive in here is to go look and see if there's somewhere to put it. Then they said along the fence. If not, and I don't see. Yeah, there's no way I'm parking anything in there. Well, it looks like I'm going to come around the other side and just back it in there, because there's nowhere else to put it. So how tight's that going to be? Now, that one's not supposed to be there. Yeah, I get it in there. Okay. Now the long walk back to the truck. Today's supposed to be the nicest, warmest day we're supposed to have for the week. It's supposed to be a little cooler tomorrow, but I think it said rain. Yeah, I like the snow. I really do. And of course, cold weather comes with the snow. But I don't like cold and rainy. Kind of sucks. I don't know. They didn't tell me what was wrong with it. It's from the airport.
From the airport?
Yeah. Now the only spot I see is along that side.
You know what? If you can find a spot over there, that's cool.
Okay.
If you can back it in there,
yeah,
that's cool. Back it in like close as you can.
Okay.
You know, so cause sometimes they just let them hang out. And
now there's like 2 spots back in, so I can get it deep.
Cool.
All right.
You saw that there was a non-extraditable 1224. I'll put it my phone. Yeah, 1256 there.
Could have gone there, but then I would have been up against this and probably wouldn't have made it work. So this works. How far am I away from that? Yeah, decent distance. All right, so the offloading process on this is basically the exact reverse. Go ahead and take the lights off. And when you got corded, you got to be careful because sometimes the cord will slap and it'll spin this sideways. So you got to be kind of careful doing that. And you always take them off at an angle, at least the way I do it, because it doesn't allow them to slide. Sometimes when you try to pull them straight up, they'll slide first. You're not, pulling directly up. Always got to make sure this is up so that the L-arm doesn't hit. And now we go up. Chains. And the straps. These are getting old, they need to be replaced. But they work for now. And I always wrap them up so that they're nice and neat for the next time. Of course, then they twist like this, and yeah. And then we go around to the other side and do the same thing. Got to be careful when you pop these loose sometimes. They'll bite you. Hit your thumb or something like that. It stings a little bit. So. And then we go down. Now that I've got room, I'll go ahead and push back a little bit further. And I'll go ahead and take it down. The nice thing is when it's on downhill, it rolls forward off of the L-arms so they come out easier. If you pinch the L-arms too tight, sometimes you can't get that pin to let go. If the tire rolls back and puts pressure on the pin. Alrighty. You ease away from it at first to make sure that it's going to stay where you put it, and then you can go ahead and come all the way back. I didn't mention it before, but there's two reasons I raised the boom. One, because I raised the vehicle so high to get my straps on it. I don't want the boom to hit the hood or whatever's close to it. And second of all, I have hit my head on the boom, different booms in different trucks, probably at least a half a dozen times since I started this. So it's better just to move it out of the way for less pain. Alright, so I didn't show it when I picked it up, but got to take the pictures. Same here when it's dropped. I thought the pictures were a pain in the butt. And then the boss had taken some pictures of a Volkswagen van that was kind of cool, so we took some pictures of it on the truck. so we could put it on the website or Google or whatever. Well, come to find out that we get a message from the road club that we caused thousands of dollars worth of damage to this Volkswagen van. Messed up some of the frame slots. Well, thanks to Mark taking the pictures like he did, it showed that we didn't even winch the van up onto the deck. It was driven. So there was no winch even used, and we used an 8-point tie down on our flatbed. So there was no metal ever touching that Volkswagen. We were able to prove it by the pictures. So unfortunately, the tow company that towed it in, I don't know the particulars, but I'm assuming that they got the next, oh, look what you did. So the pictures do make a big difference. So there you go. All I've got to do is take the keys up and turn them in, and we're on to the next one. I've already got another one waiting for me. I hope the audio works enough on this that you guys can understand what I'm saying. I am very, very much trying to get updated equipment for this. I want another camera. I want a microphone and stuff. I know asking for this is some people say good, some people say bad. But I do have the Amazon wish list for the channel down in the description. So if you would like to help to hopefully make my videos better and to keep things going, like I've said in a couple other videos, we've got some things that are going on that I think is going to be fun. So if you guys wish to help out, I'm not monetized yet. Once I'm monetized, hopefully the channel will take care of itself. So until then, if there's anybody that's willing to help, and I would really appreciate it. My plan is once we hit the 1,000 subscribers, that we might do a small giveaway, like a toy tow truck or something like that. So not saying that anybody's going to get preferential treatment if they buy something for the channel, but I just wanted to put that out there. That's the plan. So I hope you guys are having an outstanding day. It's gorgeous out here, so I hope that if it's sunny where you are, that you get a chance to enjoy it. Let's see, I think I can go out around here.
You want to do 185?
There you go.
I'll be 185 Maple.
Okay, I was going to try to let him go through, but he decided not to. So, all right. Anyway, I've been talking forever. So you guys have a wonderful day, and I will catch you on the next one.